G'day everybody, this is Stackosaurus Rex here, coming at you from Australia. It's my second video. I put up a introduction video last night and already had a few views, so everyone that's had a look at my channel, thank you. Please feel free to subscribe. Just a quick video today. I thought I would give a little bit of a spiel about Australian Florin Coins. Got a little bit of interest about them, so thought I would go ahead. But before I get into that, I just want to show you this this 1942 English florin, 2 shillings. Florin's worth 2 shillings. That's where the saying 2 bob comes from. You probably heard older generations speaking about that, 2 bob. So yeah, this is a 1942 English. It's got a dint. It's copped a 22 bullet or something. Yeah, you can see there, it's got a big dint in it. Pretty unique coin because of that, but you know, a lot of people won't like it, understandably, because it's got a ding in it. But anyway, moving on, I've just got a small selection of florins here today, just so I can explain the differences for you. I've got some commemoratives here that we can have a look at too. So this is the 1942 Australian florin, quite pretty. It's got the coat of arms of Australia, which has got the 6 insignias of the state, you can see there. It's got the St. Edward the Confessor crown, I believe that is. You can see it up the top. It's got the kangaroo and the emu on a mounded dirt. Wattle is the plant, the wreath that adorns it. You can see it there. Then on the back here, I think that's King George. So yeah, that's a 1942. Now these are 92.5% silver, sterling silver. You can see not a bad looking coin for its age. Now 3 of these equal an ounce, okay? Good thing about this is you can just turn it around. You don't need to flip it like you have to do with some coins, like American coins, etc. So yeah, you can just spin it and have a bit of a look. So 3 of these make up a ounce. Alright, so normally, you know, when silver's $30 an ounce, which it wasn't that long ago, it was that much, you were getting about 3 of these for 30 bucks, okay? Moving on, we're just going to go to a normal, they call these pre and post decimal, which technically is not correct, alright? 1947 was technically the pre-decimal period, but all that they mean sometimes by this, and it's always good to clarify, is the pre means 92.5% and post means 50%. So anything after 1946 and onwards, including this one, is 50% silver. Alright, so you can't really, I can't really see much of a difference between those. So I guess you could see it's got a little bit more lusty. But you know, it's kind of, yeah, I don't know. I guess you could. It's up to you. I guess it's in the eye of the beholder. But anyway, this is 1947. Any of these 6 to an ounce, 50% silver. 6 of these post 1946 and above. Alright, 6 of those equals an ounce. So I'm going to look at some of the commemoratives that are available in this series as well. You got the 1951 50-year anniversary of Federation of Australia. The country was federated in 1901. This one's got a fair bit of dirt and markings and shit on it, but it is over 50 years, 60 years old, this coin, so to be expected. But quite a nice pattern. It's got the sword and the baton. I can't remember what it's called, but they use it in Parliament. It's got the crown as well. Southern Cross, very famous star formation. You can see it out in the sky when you look outside, and a lot of people have it tattooed on them. That's very Australian and also New Zealander thing. On both flags, of course, the Southern Cross. Very beautiful and quintessential when it comes to those 2 nations as well. So that's a 1951. We'll look at the 1954 now. You can see, if you look closely, the British lion in front of the Australian kangaroo. This was to commemorate a royal visit, I believe. It's got a young Queen Elizabeth on the back. And that's a 1954 florin. Now, with commemorative florins, you normally do get a little bit of a premium, especially for ones like the 1927, which we're going to look at now. 1927, this is called the Canberra florin. Cool thing about this coin is you can see this one's a little bit smudged off. shithouse camera work again, sorry about that. 1927, you can see it there, just to the right of my finger. It's got the batons crossed, and this is the old Parliament House here. So the Parliament House Australia, that's why it's called a Canberra coin, because the Parliament House is in Canberra. When they were thinking about building a nation's capital, Sydney and Melbourne, the two biggest cities in Australia at the time, and even now, they have a huge rivalry. And so instead of building, Parliament House in one or other of the city and declaring it the capital, they had a competition, and they had they sent it out worldwide. You can see King George there as well, to design a city of Canberra. As a crow flies, it's directly halfway between Sydney and Melbourne. And an American architect called Walter Burley Griffin actually won a tender for that. And Canberra's actually a very well-designed city. If you ever get a chance to visit it, I recommend it. Very beautiful layout, and he designed it, and the big lake in the middle is named after him, Lake Burley Griffin. But anyway, that's enough of the geography lesson. Got a 1961 here. Nothing really special about this coin except for how dirty it is, but you always get ounce value for these. So a 1/6 of an ounce normally, so you get a couple of dollars for this coin bare minimum. They normally get a bit of a premium because they are quite popular. Even this one's covered in crap. So look, I'd probably only get ounce value for this. So a 1/6 of an ounce at the moment. So what's that? $3. I would get offered $3 for this coin at a coin store, maybe even a little less, depending on how stingy they were. But yeah, just thought I'd show this one. You can see another example of a post, what they call a post period, 50% silver. So that's that one there. And just a quick view of all of them as we go around. Now there's a couple other commemoratives. The 1934, off the top of my head, that coin's worth quite a bit of money. I don't actually own one of those. Yeah, and then obviously we've got this little lonesome British one over here. But I just thought I'd show you these, give you an idea of the commemorative ones that are available. I've got quite a few, especially of these ones. I quite like them. A mate of mine makes jewellery out of them, rings, necklaces, etc. And they look quite pretty. But yeah, that gives you an idea. Anything pre-1945 and back. The series started in 1910. That's so from 1910 to 1945, you're looking at what's me called 92.5% silver, 3 to an ounce. Anything after that, 1946 onwards to 64, I believe it is. Again, check with Google, fact check. Just doing this off the top of my head, and I sometimes get things wrong. Yeah, anything after that, you're looking at 50%. So that's the video for today. It's Sunday here in Australia, Saturday for our Northern Hemisphere friends. So wishing you guys a fantastic weekend for the rest of your weekend. And until next time, this is Stackosaurus Rex out to you. And we'll talk soon. We're going to have a fantastic video on gold and silver stacking. Alright, catch you later. Bye.